All right. All right. Ooh, I liked my own video. That's how we do it. Let's see if all the meters are showing up.
A company is about 100 to 200 people, depending on the game you play,
yes.
depending on the people that want to join your. So what it's like to be a company commander at Berget.
I didn't start you, I think. I don't know what I actually did. Let's put this here so I can see if people are reacting. Come on, let it go. Yes, no, yes, yes. So if people send me messages so I can be distracted, because I'm gonna be distracted. Of course I'm gonna be distracted. Hey Wim, how did the rest of the cleanup go today? You took a nice cold shower. Let's open up some videos along the way. Video projects. Berget 19. Ooh, parts. Awesome. I don't know if I will be able to make it next week. I have to see. But I'm gonna try to invite some more people, and hopefully more people will join up on the cleanup stuff. So where I am right now, to give you an idea what I'm doing, I'm actually working on a video, and I want to do it a different style than I usually do it. Usually it's just, oh, maybe I'll put this link on my Facebook so people know that I'm doing stuff like this. Otherwise it's just stupid. I already had Facebook open. Why am I not being smart? Come and, oh shit, my typing is through the roof bad. Come and join me while I work on my latest video. New video. Berget 19 being a company commander. It's chill. Hey Delta. Where is it? Good. Skinny's fort is down, the zoo is down, and 4 houses of village down. Being a great company commander. You did an awesome job, Wim. Again, good job. So what I'm trying to do is I want to make a video in a different style. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I'm doing, and I already cut everything to length. So that is what I already did, and it's gonna be a 33-minute video about me just talking about me as a company commander. And I want to show it differently than I usually do it, because otherwise, like, you're talking to the camera and like, hey, welcome to a new YouTube video, and in this week's video we're gonna talk about blah 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 blah. I agree it's good for a lot of stuff, but it takes away of the personality of the people behind everything. It's just like egocentric, visualized on yourself as a person. And I want to get away from that, and I want to do this with more people. I want to interview people on their view on certain things in Airsoft, and I want to get behind the scenes of what is going on. Like, we all know the people that are like showing themselves in the spotlight, but what is happening behind the scenes? that I want to show to the people. And because I have no experience in that, I needed a test subject. So I was a test subject, and I filmed myself doing an interview. I was interviewing myself, which was super weird to do. And I had a big ass Pikachu standing on the side so I could look at Pikachu. Otherwise, I was looking into the void, and that was just a weird look in my eyes. And I'll show you the beginning to give you an idea, and I'll have to do it part by part. And I actually need to open up a notepad to write down the different parts, because we need to find out which videos that we want to add and how boring it can be just looking at an interview. Because 33 minutes of me just talking, I don't think that's interesting. It might be interesting for some people, but I want to do more. Next year after Berget, you can ask about organizing LARP team. Then I would rather just go into a lot more detail about LARPing. And yes, including Berget is awesome. But just talking about Berget or a Berget game, it is so narrow, it's so specific. Like, you can touch on it, and you can touch on different games, how LARP is, how you see LARP in games. Like, I want to go bigger than just one specific moment in time. Even though this is me talking about being a holy shit, that's a long text. That is the worst people in communities. People get too confident, so I was pretty amazed at Bergman. I will read that. Hold on. Give me a second. Working on the new Berget video. So what I was saying that what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, that no. Oh yeah, that this is about Berget, but it's also about being a company commander in any game. And yes, I'm talking about Berget, things that I learned, but I'm also talking about what it is, what it is to be a company commander in any game. And yes, I touched at Berget, and it's gonna show video of Berget, and probably I don't think it's gonna show other video. So I don't know where I'm going with this yet. I need to find out. So let's see.
So what it's like to be a company commander at Berget, or well.
Am I already going to put it louder? Am I going to forget to put it louder? I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, any big game, actually. It's not that much difference if you go to Berget or any other big game. Maybe it's interesting to know what drove me into the company command role. Well, there are...
I might have to add an intro somewhere.
Being in a company, not that much difference if you go to Berget or any other big game. Maybe it's interesting to know what drove me into the big game.
Okay, that's it's in the details, I think. Like, the flow isn't right at this time. So I'm gonna... If you have any questions about what I'm doing in the editing program, just let me know. Because I've been doing it for some time, and there are some cool shortcuts that you can use, and it's a free program anyway. I'm not convinced about the titles yet, and I want to have some kind of an intro, but not too much. Media pool master from Airsoft. There it is. I muted you. Why are you coming through? I muted you. Oh no, I didn't mute you. Forever. I mute you now. There we go. You're muted. This is my intro. Let's just put the intro there. to have something there right now. Choop, 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 choop. There you go.
So what it's like to be a company. Maybe it's interesting to actually it's not that much difference if you go to Berget or any other big game. Maybe it's interesting to
I don't like the intro. I don't like how it starts.
So what it's like to be a company commander at Berget or well any big game. Actually, it's not that much difference if you go to Berget or any other big game. Maybe it's interesting to know.
I'm actually just thinking of doing this. I have no idea what it's gonna be like. So it starts with a title. It just starts with this. And then you see me.
So what it's like to be a company commander
That's
at
the
Berget
start.
or well any big game. Actually, it's not that much difference if you go to Berget or any other big game. Maybe it's interesting to know what drove me into the company command role. Well, there are a few things actually. One of the things is that the HQ that I had, they trusted me in taking up that position.
When do I start using inserts in an interview? Like we're 28 seconds in. I can already start using inserts. But this is just about the boat stuff. Do I have... Yeah, this is exclusive Berget videos. But it's about HQ. So we dive in directly to an HQ thing. So do I have video about that? Do I? So it's...
Saw some potential in me.
Maybe I have to write down what parts, because this is the famous no-go... the HQ, you mean, Wim? You were not allowed in HQ? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna think about insert. Wim, I agree that it's a good thing that you are not allowed in our HQ. But I think you already saw it anyway. So the first part is what I don't have a workflow for this. So I need to come up with a workflow that I can be like, okay, I don't have to look at that I don't have to look at everything every single time that I need to do it. Then I can go to my videos. I can be okay. I can use this for that, and I can use this for that. I have no idea if. Sure, Wim, I trust you, but not in game. And you know why. And then I can watch through all my videos, and then I can be like, I can use this part for this, and I can go to that in this part. That would work. So right now I'm talking about HQ.
Maybe it's interesting to know what drove me into the company command role. Well, there are a few things actually. One of the things is that the HQ that I had, they trusted me in taking up that position. They saw some potential in me, which was really nice to hear from people that have been doing this for years and years. And the other thing is, I like to structurize chaos. And
would I insert like the Miro board or something? Would that be something? Or I don't want to be, because this type of videos is a slow build up. It's a lot slower than anything else, and I don't think Like, it's gonna be good if you have, hey, Sophia. Yeah, that I agree, Wim. I agree. But at what point do you start adding stuff to it? Like, we're 40 seconds in, and I'm already be like, will people think this is okay? Because I'm already like, I'm answering a few questions. What it's like to be company commander, what is company command, difference between airsoft and military, what's else? Planning of 2019. How did Berget go? And what was the last one? What did I learn? Oh, there is another question. Will you do it again? And actually, for me, but that's just me, I don't care to watch me talk. Even though when I heard this a couple of times. But I also have the different, like the second angle camera.
Maybe it's interesting to know what drove me into the company command role. Well, there are a few things actually. One of the things is that the HQ that I had, they trusted me in taking up that position.
But
they saw some potential in me.
I don't want to switch between the two cameras too much. I don't care a jump cut.
Really
I don't care about a jump cut.
Hear from people that have been doing this for years and years. And the other thing is, I like to structurize chaos. And I felt that being in a company commander role, it felt like I could bring a lot of structure to a chaos with people that, yeah, just want to have fun. And I just want to see it structurized, if that makes any sense. It's important to know that the things that I did in the past, they were very important. Being in a company commander role,
too big of a jump.
It felt like I could, and I just want to see it structurized, if that makes any sense. Just want to have fun, and I just want to see it structurized, if that makes any sense. It's important to know that the thing.
That's a lot of video. How are you doing, Sophia? Thank you for joining in, by the way. I didn't reply to your jumping in here. I'm gonna make it a little bit longer. Oh, come on. Come on. Why are you not liking me, computer? Am I doing too much for you? Okay, we need to wait a little bit. Computer says no. You're at work, so you're very hard at work, I see.
Makes any sense.
Hey. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, it was a long time ago that I went live. Well, hold on, I need to quickly switch to something. Jonathan, you weren't subscribed, Jonathan. Thanks for the subscription. And it might be interesting for you actually, because I'm trying a new thing. I'm trying to bring a little bit more storytelling in my videos. I can see it's very busy, Sophia. And I interviewed myself in this one, and I'm gonna do it a little bit more slowly, laid back, and bringing more personality into the videos.
Yeah, just want to have fun, and I just want to see it structured.
Where is my pause? I entered a pause. Where did my pause go? Still not long enough of a pause. Let's go.
Makes sense.
Okay, not too much. Or was my... Yeah, and it's gonna be a long talking video. Just me talking. I'm gonna fill it in with other stuff. Stuff that I recorded from my GoPros.
Makes any sense. It's important to know that the things that I did in the past.
Now the pause was too long. Thank you, Sophia. That was the setup that I wanted to create.
Sense. It's important.
Maybe I'm gonna cut a little bit of this.
It's important to know that the things that I did in the past, they were very important to...
God damn it. Luckily, I didn't cut all that. That would suck. Because I have been editing videos, and then suddenly the whole thing went away. Maybe I'll save it as a different project. Save project as I'll just call it 2 just to be safe. As cerebral personality videos, it needs someone to bounce off. Really, the ones with Gage or my live shows have had a lot more energy to them. Enjoy the shower, Wim. Yes. And well, I don't mean like personality personnel, like the people themselves, but people are enthusiastic about stuff. And when you show it, or when I show a video, when I make a video, I feel I always lose part of when I'm talking like this to a camera, or I'm doing like this to like a whole different tempo of the video, because YouTube, it needs to go fast. Like, I know that people cut their breaths out and their pauses to make it like I hate it, because I wanted people to be like, okay, oh, there is a new Verage Airsoft video. I want to just take time, put it on, whatever documentary style interview that you want to watch, put you in your sofa and just press play and relax. I don't want people to be like anxious when they look at my videos. But I do like your videos, and I know that you don't like recording yourself, same as I don't like recording myself. But I felt like I recorded myself and there was a big Pikachu next to the camera, and I was telling the story to the Pikachu. And I talked for 45 minutes, and in those 45 minutes I had 2 camera resets. And I kept 33 minutes, so I only cut 10 minutes of the videos, and that was me talking for 40 minutes. And I had my list on my phone, so I had the topics. I can actually show you. But I try to prepare it a little bit, but don't overthink it. So that was my prep sheet. The questions that I wanted to ask myself. I split it up in a few parts. So the 6 questions that I wanted to ask myself, that I thought like that's interesting too, what I would want to know about a company commander, and just I split it up a little bit more, and then when I did a part, because I wander off very, very fast. But this is something that you can't do with a prompter or whatever. You need to be able to think about the things that you want to say, and it's okay to think if you allow the people to sit down and have like sit down and watch your videos. Because for YouTube, it needs to be fast, fast, fast. There cannot be mistakes, otherwise people jump away. And I don't care if people like. It's the same with Lisa's video. It's a 45-minute video about autism and our trip to Verage, but still, it's one of my best videos I ever made. And people took the time to sit down and look at it, and that's super interesting. So I already have. And I have 2 angles, which is super pro.
Being in a company commander role, it felt like I could bring a lot of structure to a chaos with people that...
Do we add music to this? The Lisa one is... Thank you. And that is the style that I want to go into. That is a video that I loved making. I hate making it. While making it, I was like constantly like, is this not too much? Are people gonna watch this? It took me hours and hours and hours to make this video. But because it was bringing out a message, it was bringing out a person. Yes, it was showing Airsoft. And I think that's what we're missing in our community. We don't have personality anymore. We do have the big ones that just show the awesome videos. That's it. We don't have real people, in my opinion. We just show the coolness. We show what we think is our cool game that we do. But I feel that we need to go back, like 2 steps back, and show the real people behind Airsoft. I want to interview stuff. I want on National Airsoft Festival, I'm gonna sit down with some people, and I'll bring my camera. and just be like, okay, let's talk about this. And I don't want to go into the podcasting thing because that's a whole different category, because you need to see the people and you need to be able to fill it up. And actually now I'm doing my rowing exercises, and I'm sitting down and I'm watching, well, I'm sitting and rowing, and I'm looking at, I'm watching the Arnold documentary about Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the way they filmed it and the way they bring the story. And I don't think we're going to find anybody in the Airsoft community that has done the thing that he has done, but it shows the person behind the glamour, behind everything that he accomplished, and it showed the path that he took, and it's so interesting. And yes, he made awesome videos, he awesome movies, he was governor or whatever, political, he was a millionaire, he sold real estate, but it still is a person, and I want to bring that side to the people. I was interviewed on the war camera painting focused 2 hour long, and it got, damn. Yes, and that is, people have a lot of subjects that they want. They there is so many cool stuff in Airsoft, and I don't care about the headshots anymore. I think most of us here, they don't care about that. It's also not growing our community. What will grow, for example, Warhammer community, is people talking about something that they're passionate about. And if you're talking passionate about giving headshots, no. Good evening, Toothless. You and those YouTubers who make fast cut videos, is that your videos have some kind of a depth? They don't show Airsoft, they tell a story. And I'm actually looking into buying a new camera, and I'm afraid of doing it. And I know I was going to edit the video, but I don't care. I don't care. This is why I love doing those edits and chill videos. If it's quiet and I'll just do my edits, and when people are interacting, I love interacting. I'm looking to buy a new camera. The thing is, I'm looking to buy a camcorder, and everywhere that I look, they say, don't buy a camcorder because it's old school. It's not giving you the best footage. It's not showing you the best quality video. And then I was like, do I need a camcorder? Because I tried different things. Like now I'm using the Canon 80D. I'm looking at mirrorless cameras. I'm looking at so many different angles on how I can film my stuff. Where do I find joy? What do I want to show people? I'm gonna read that in a second. And I was like, do I want to show the video? Do I want to show premium video quality? Or do I want to tell a story? And then I look back on the videos that I really liked making, and I think that I'm very proud of. And one of those is Lisa's video. And I was like, I was struggling so much with which lens do I need to add on, which camera, which microphone, what do I need to put all on my camera? And I was like, why don't I look at a camcorder? Because camcorders have everything inside. You just pick it up. Yes, the video quality will be a little bit less because of it's a smaller sensor, but they even have 1-inch sensors already. It's not the biggest sensor, so in low light it's not the greatest. You don't have the depth of field that you have with a DSLR or a mirrorless camera or a full frame sensor. But on the other hand, I want to tell the story. And usually I'm just by myself, and I just want to pick up my camera, I want to flip it on, and I want to start filming. And then I can use those shots. For example, if I want to do an interview with somebody and I want to fill in shots, then I want to use footage like that. Because if I use my GoPro footage underneath this, nobody's going to care because you're listening to the story. And the GoPro footage isn't awesome footage. But good evening, Jesse. Damn, last time I needed to think about your name. And I want to tell that story. So I probably will get that camera, and let me see if I can find it. Because I'm new in all the camera stuff, so I'm actually looking at images. It is in stock. Let me see. Come on, open up. Thank you, Sophia. I will do that. enjoy your work, and thank you for. Why aren't you loading? Come on. Now you're just looking at an empty screen. Okay. 95% of my footage is on an iPhone 12 Pro Max with Rode wireless mics. I do some studio run the Mix G7 with a Verage. So I'm looking into this one. It has 12-time optical zoom, which in my opinion is amazing, because I still want to make the Airsoft story, and I want to follow a team in the field, and I want to tell their story. Like, I don't care. Just, it doesn't need to be LARP. It needs to show people. It needs to show a team. And with this, you have everything on site. Like, you have, I think you can record 4 hours non-stop with this, and you can change batteries. You can buy 8-hour like batteries that you can use for 8 hours and stuff like that. They just go in the back. I think this one has 24. Well, it's 20 times optical zoom or something. It is an expensive camera, but you have everything on site, and there's a flip-up side. You have everything you need. So yes, I'm considering to buy something like that to go forward in what I want to create with my YouTube channel. And I stopped making the weekly videos, and I'm saying that at the end of this video because I need to. It is just too much. How will you use that camera in Airsoft, or isn't? It is for Airsoft, but I'm not going to run around with it on my gun or something. That's where you still have the GoPros for. But I want to tell stories about people. And with this camera, I can be so far away and still, hold on, it might be interesting. We were all Panasonic, Panasonic to zoom. I know they're talking about, they're showing the zoom in a video. Focus. Come on, where's the zoom? Not the zoom, not that one. That's, I'm looking for the video where they zoom in and you can see the zoom. Yeah, and I have on the Discord, Jesse, you are on the Discord, and there is a topic that's called Airsoft Story. Read about that, and then let me know what you think. Okay, I think I found a video that shows you the... Where the fuck is the video now? This one? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I know it's not perfect. But god damn. And I want to, you can follow a guy. You don't need to be in the front line. You can follow the guy and zoom in on his like face and expressions with this lens. And building this with like a mirrorless camera, it will be so expensive. And I looked into different rigs and all different kind of stuff, but everything is mounted to a cage, and this is just a package. You just pick it up, you flip it on, and you start shooting. There is a 5-axis stabilization, whatever. There is a 5-axis stabilizer inside of the camera, so it's not the lens that's stabilized, it's the whole system that is stabilized, and that's why it is such a smooth shot. Because if you try to zoom in with a DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera, you will always have the jitter. With this one, because of that stabilization that is inside, you don't have that, and that makes it more interesting for run and gun. So if you want to like hold it as a briefcase and you want to slowly do smooth stuff, you can do it with one hand. and still be able to have all control about the functions, because everything is on the side of the camera, so you can easily switch on and off. There is ND filters in like built in into inside of the camera, so it's not in front of your lens, it's built in the camera, so you have everything ready to go. And that's what makes it interesting. It's usually built or made for the interview style, the documentary style, fast run and gun stuff. And that is exactly the way that I want to go to. If I had this camera when we were in Austria with an Verage, I could have made a lot better shots. I'm sure about that. Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of videos about camcorders versus mirrorless cameras. What's the pro? What's the cons? The different ones, and right now I'm at that one because price quality wise, this one is quite high in the quality range, and if you want to go a step up, it's like 1,000 or 1,500 euros extra, and I'm not ready for that. So what I was going to try now is just gonna put some, but you can keep asking questions while I'm sorting stuff out, because that's structure. Is it a good idea to show the lineup? But is it the right decision to buy a camera like that? I have no idea. Do I want to learn more? Yes, I do.
Filming. God damn it. Was I?
I stopped using GoPros because of that.
No, I was not.
Where's the lineup? I did have a video, but there it is. I know you're looking for like such a camera, but what about 360 camera? Do you think you could do any good with that? Just an idea. I've been looking at 360 cameras, and I believe for like first person view and run it on yourself, I think it's a very good idea, because then you have control over your shots. For the things that I want to do and following people, a 360 camera is not, you're not focusing on the things that you want to show, because you have the possibility to edit it. And that's also a discussion that I had at Verage itself. People were like, yeah, we use 4K cameras because then we can zoom in into the thing that we want in picture. And I was like, well, why don't you shoot it the way you want it instead of going, because otherwise you have to spend a lot of time in post to fix all the things. And if you know what you want, and you should know what you want, you don't need all those like 360 camera stuff. It is interesting, yes, for certain shots, but for me, I don't think it's interesting. Oops, I did something wrong. But I love that suggestion, because it is something that I looked into. Talking about structure. Do I already need an insert shot? Because I want to show the people in the beginning of the video that I can do, it's not just me talking. I want an insert shot, so people be like, oh, there is Berget video also linked to this.
Position, they saw some potential in me, which was...
You're clean, Wim, and welcome back. We didn't do anything yet, no worries. Hey, Delta. What's up, boy? Go to the other side. Come to the other side. Then people can see you. Yes. Yeah? What's wrong? You just want attention? Yes? We're having a chill time with the people on the internet. I shoot in 4K and edit in 80p. It means I can zoom, cut in the edit, or focus on someone's expression when they say something. Makes life easier for the edit. Yeah, I do get why people film in 4K, because you don't lose the quality when you zoom in. I totally get that. I get it. I get it. I tried to get it right the first time. Yes, yes. I totally agree. It makes your life a lot easier if you have the capability, but it also makes your computer work harder and your storage go a little bit faster. Delta wants a cookie, but I don't have cookies. The cookies are downstairs. So Lisa needs to show cookies. Oh, I have HQ.
Go with fans, it doesn't dry out, but the kill sensitive, and then your balls and.
I was like, this is going to be. Hey, David. I was like, this is. I can use this. This is HQ at their best. You know what they're talking about? They're talking about how a kilt is better because it, or a pants is better. Otherwise, if you wear a kilt without something underneath it, it will dry out your balls from the air flowing over your balls.
Anyone?
Nothing. I caught the ASCII contract.
This is Chaos 7. Did not copy. Over.
I think
No points.
Harry is there.
100% on the stories. My MacBook will just keep up with. Holy shit, 20 terabytes. I tried to make a video and then delete all the other footage. Otherwise, it's how can you? It's this is impossible. This is impossible to keep track of everything. Let me see if there's some good stuff here.
He was demoted. Nice job.
Yeah, that was
No, he's Papa.
7. I'm Papa 7 now.
Ah, okay. Troy is.
He was demoted.
I can use that, I
Because
think. I just want to put it underneath the footage to see. Storage footage is point. And that's why when I make the video, I try to keep it a year or something. Or YouTube videos, I just delete everything about me just talking. I keep the insert shots because sometimes it's very interesting to keep it for another video or whatever. Like the B-roll I keep, but all the other stuff I just throw it away. It's useless to keep. Video, new bin, B-roll. I'm actually gonna make a new bin for every question. What it 01. I always start with 01 because then if you filter on the name, it's gonna be filtering. It's gonna be showing top down 01, 02, 03. Otherwise, you lose focus and structure, which happens a lot with me. 01, what it's like to. So I just do it like that. And then now I can put all the footage that I think that is interesting, that is about HQ stuff, about. So we're gonna listen to the first part, and then we're gonna see what footage that we need. I'm gonna do it like that.
Being in a company commander role, it felt like I could bring a lot of structure to a chaos with people that, yeah, just want to have fun. And I just want to see it structurized, if that makes any sense. It's important to know that the things that I did in the past, they were very important to I used to play Airsoft and why I like to do the things that I do. And one of those things is I want to give the people a good time while they're on the game. And as a company commander, you need to take up that responsibility. I took that responsibility very highly and I wanted to give the people a good time. That was my responsibility. And I like doing that. I have been organizing games in the past and all those things led up to me trying to give the Airsofters a good time. And if I could do that at Berget and having fun while doing it, yeah, that was a perfect role for me. So that is why I thought company commander was going to be a interesting role for me, but I had no idea how it was going to be.
So this is the first part of the video. And okay, honest opinions. Now you saw a big chunk of the video. I know it's a small screen. Do you think it needs insert shots? And thank you, Jesse, for the comment. I really, I love it that you think it's professional. I will still be earthed. I'm gonna do a few things just to see the difference. I'm gonna look for a few shots. Just a few. It doesn't have to be connected to it. Come on, laugh, you fucker. Laugh. It's a Finnish guy. It's very hard to make them laugh.
That you will hold this until we clear CB.
Okay, why is nobody laughing? Oh.
Yeah.
Out of hours in there.
That. I can just use that. It doesn't really matter. Hey, Axel. Good evening. And I'm also gonna put some music on it. And I want to know if it's too much. Music. Calm music. Scott Buckley, maybe? Static is... This is so YouTube. But still, audio, music. Oh, no. New bin. Music. Just gonna put it in there. It's not that hard to make Finnish laugh. Just tell them you drink. I don't think they will smile. They will just look angry at you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't. What's the accent of it? The Finnish people have a very specific accent when they speak English, but I can't. I'm not good in faking accents. The thing is, it started off very nice and quiet, but I think it's going louder. Let me try that again. That, or there will be like what I just got back from the baby shower. Baby shower is the English word for baby bottle. Damn it, Axel! I will tell your dad. I will sneak. I will talk about that. No, it's fine. You don't brag about that. You don't know. And I don't care if you... Ah, for fuck's sake. I will talk about... I do miss him. He was a very down-to-earth guy in the tug-of-war world. I had a lot of respect. I still do. I have a lot of respect for that guy. He did so much, and he loved what he was doing, which was amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I need to get more layers in here. So I'm gonna make this smaller, because like we know how it is. Make this smaller. Those are my titles. I'm gonna put the titles on a higher layer. Yes. And then I'm gonna see if I can add the B-roll footage of this. All which layers? Yes, perfect. Well, it is worse when he's my coach. The thing with, like, I'm gonna show you. This is super stupid. There is like, this icon is in front of the text. And this is so annoying. Like, I can, and I have no idea how to fix that. It's there. I cannot delete it. It's annoying. So that's why I struggle with the last words of every sentence to read it. So we're gonna cut some part of that. Oh yeah, that's also something that we're not gonna do anymore. During Berget, Roy and me switched roles, so we went from Papa 6 to Papa 7. And I don't know, I still don't know which one is best. You can detach the text box. Pop-up chat. Holy crap! Holy crap! That is amazing! That is amazing! Thank you. Learning every day. I'm gonna tell him about the compliments you say. Yeah! Tell him that I said hi. Please do. Let's add some. Oh, that's interesting.
Everybody in the field.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we completely understand.
yeah, because you have fifth platoon. Yeah.
No, mission, dude. 7 is here. close to-
You explained this to me on the third day.
Oh, you don't need to know that. We fixed
Shall we
that.
poke his eye?
Did you have any problems with it? Did you have a
That's why you
problem
wear
with it?
that, actually.
There we go.
So so the thing that we did. The thing that we did on Berget was, yes, doggy, yes, we will play it after. I'm not going to stream that long anyway. So the thing that we did on Berget is 6 is the number for the person in charge. 7 is the 2IC. Hey, that's my microphone. And we said to everybody, like, we don't care, to make it easy on everybody. If you're calling 6 on the radio, it's always going to be the guy leading the troops. Because then you know I'm talking to the guy in the field. 7 will mostly be the guy doing support work. And we thought it's simpler to just switch those roles for us. So I'm 7 and I'm 7 when I'm doing support. He's 6 when he's leading, and the way around. The problem was that our RTOs also needed to switch that. And sometimes the RTO stayed with me and I told him something, but he forgot that he was still 6 or 7, and I forgot that I was 6 and 7. But I don't know what's best. So we have to discuss about that. And that's what they were discussing in HQ. That we didn't tell them that we did that. But actually they didn't need to know. Because for them, if they called 6, they were calling the person that they needed. If they weren't calling 7, it was a support role. But on the other hand, if they specifically wanted me, I'll have to do it like this then. If they specifically wanted me, then they didn't know which one they had to call for. And that was a very weird explanation of what we did. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna use a part of that.
Are you fighting for the CP5?
Ons voertuig.
Ja.
En ons...
Hours in there.
I'm just gonna use a few pieces. There we go. I'm back. He was happy and said that if you missed him, that you should play tug of war. I don't have time. I found another hobby. It's also on a Sunday.
Who has an 80? Whose 84 is in the truck?
Can you use it from up there?
I guess so, but it's not gonna.
Okay, it's just a test, because probably we're gonna remove the audio anyway. So now we have sound, and I'm gonna fill it up a little bit with just footage. So let's see how that goes. but I need to lower the volume a lot of those clips. Do we still want to hear a little bit of it? By the way, today was second youth tournament in a row that we were first. Of course you were first. You have the amazing coach. But good job. Very proud.
Maybe it's interesting to know what drove
Okay,
me
that's too loud.
into the company command role. Well, there are a few things actually. One of the things is that the HQ that I had, they trusted me in taking up that position. They saw some potential in me, which was really nice to hear from people that have been doing this for years and years. And the other thing is, I like to structurize chaos. And I felt that being...
Let's do like that.
Well, there are a few things actually. One of the things is that the HQ that I had, they trusted me in taking up that position. They saw some potential in me, which was...
Okay, that is too much. There is too much going on right now. But I do like the insert shots. But they are maybe a little bit too long, I don't know.
And I just want to see it structurized, if that makes any sense. It's important to know that the things that I did in the past, they were very important to, I used to play Airsoft and why I like to do the things that I do. As a company commander, you need to take up that responsibility. I took that responsibility very highly and I wanted...
It's still too loud. I don't know. But there is... Music is even too loud, I think.
It's like to be a company commander at Berget or well, any big game actually. It's not that much difference if you go to Berget or any other big game. Maybe it's interesting to know what drove me into the company command role. Well, there are a few things actually. One of the things is that the HQ that I had, they trusted me in taking up that position. They saw some potential in me, which was really nice to hear from people that have been doing this for years and years. And the other thing is, I like to structurize chaos. And I felt that being in a company commander role, it felt like I could bring a lot of structure to a chaos with people that, yeah, just want to have fun. And I just want to see it structurized, if that makes any sense. It's important to know that the things that I did in the past, they were very important to, I used to play Airsoft and why I like to do the things that I do. And one of those things is I want to give the people a good time while they're on the game. And as a company commander, you need to take up that responsibility. I took that responsibility very highly and I wanted to give the people a good time. That was my responsibility. And I like doing that. I have been organizing games in the past and all those things led up to me trying to give the Airsofters a good time. And if I could do that at Berget and having fun while doing it, yeah, that was a perfect role for me. So that is why I thought company commander was going to be an interesting role for me, but I had no idea how it was going to be.
All right, thoughts. I wanna hear thoughts. Is it too much? Is it like, don't mind which videos I used. It was no. At first, we'll let you answer this. Okay, Axel, thank you very much. And that was, how far are we in? So this was 1.5 minutes. Inserts can be good, but they have to be short. I do agree that your inserts cannot be too long, but they cannot be too short either. Because if they're too short, it's like, and it's gone. And then you start noticing and you start focusing on the insert shots. And I think music only works distracting. So we're gonna read the... I read the messages about the blue fart gas, Axel. So I will remove the music for now, because I'm not a big fan of the music. I agree to it, Liz. It's just, let's see how it sounds without. She's gonna...
Maybe it's interesting to know what drove me into the company command role. Well, there are a few things actually. One of the things is that
I do miss the music. I must say, I do miss it. Oh, you read the messages. Maybe the music wasn't right. Maybe we need some serpent piano music. The way the music can change, it's actually amazing to have this on it, or I can use an epic one. Is it that one? Yeah. The way you can change the whole thing with just music is super funny. Mute that one and put the Frozen on right now, because now it's gonna be super sad. It's gonna be, oh, it was super sad. Minus 25 probably.
so what it's like to be a company commander at Berget or well, any big game actually. It's not that much difference if you go to Berget or any other big game. Maybe it's interesting to know what drove me into the company command role. Well, there are a few things actually. One of the things is that the HQ that I had, they trusted me in taking up that position. They saw some potential in me, which was really nice to hear from people that have been doing this for years and years. And the other thing is, I like to structurize chaos. And I felt that being in a company commander role,
I like the music.
it felt like I could bring a lot of structure to a chaos with people that, yeah, just want to have fun. And I just want to see it structurized, if that makes any sense. It's important to know that the things that I did in the past, they were very important to I used to play Airsoft and why I like to do the things that I do. And one of those things is I want to give the people a good...
You're gonna use software to fix your message. You're gonna use software to fix your message. Yeah, the other one, I agree. It was too much of a
good time while they're on the game. And as a company commander, you need to take up that responsibility. I took that responsibility very... Being in a company commander role,
it was like the
it felt
beat.
like I could
We
bring
cannot
a
have
lot
a
of
beat.
structure to a
Agree.
chaos with...
Toothless, I completely agree. So we're gonna delete that one. We're gonna keep that one in for now, because I actually like it. Because it is like...
Yeah, that was a perfect role for me. So that is why I thought company commander was going to be an interesting role for me, but I had no idea how it was going to be. Actually, yeah, that was a perfect role for me. So that is why I thought company commander was going to be an interesting role for me, but I had...
So we are now 1.5 minutes into the video, and I'm talking for 33 minutes. But it's finding the right things, and before I do everything, I want to test the first part. And then I try to jump to another part in the video. Otherwise, if I do it chronologically, at the end, I'm going to be tired of the whole video. So I want to end off strong. So then I do the beginning, then I go to the end. I'll make the whole end part. Then I'll switch to the middle somewhere, and then I'll otherwise, if, like I said, I'm gonna get bored of it. And I'm not quite happy about the sound of my voice, but I am not a voice guy at all. So I have no idea how to fix that. I got licked. I got licked by the doggy. Yes, yes, yes. Half an hour more? Can I have a half an hour more, boy? Yes. And that's why I like doing those streaming things. I step out of my thinking pattern, because otherwise I would be just like sitting here thinking like, this sounds good. But I know what's coming. And for people that don't know, and actually the insert shots, I kind of like the shots that I chose. Because it shows HQ,
really nice to
But
hear.
maybe a little bit shorter.
In taking up that position, they saw some potential in me, which was really nice to hear from people that have been doing.
But it's even a little bit too loud even. Let's go a little bit even -30 to see.
Which was really nice to hear from.
Because I want to hear like the ambience. Hey, doggy. Doggy. Who's doggy? You have been here before. But thank you for being here, doggy. Okay, go to channel. Let's see if I can find. Doggy has a channel. Doggy does Airsoft with a bang. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find out who Doggy is. Where are you playing, Doggy? Airsoft 2012. You've been playing Airsoft for a very long time, Doggy. And then you probably... I'm bad with names. I hate it. But good evening.
That the HQ that I had, they trusted me in taking up that position. They saw some potential in me, which was really nice to hear from people that have been doing this
Blue
for years
team.
and years.
Awesome.
And the other
Welcome.
thing is, I like to structurize chaos. And I felt that being in a company commander role,
It's not
it
the
felt like
typical
I could
Berget video.
bring a lot of structure to a chaos with people that, yeah, just want to have fun. And I just want to see it structurized, if that makes any sense.
Oh, Jesse.
It's important to know that the things that I did in the past, they were very important to I used to play Airsoft and why I like to do the things that I do. And one of those things is I want to give the people a good time while they're on the game. And as a company commander, you need to take up that responsibility. I took that responsibility very highly and I wanted to give the people a good time. That was my responsibility. And I like doing that. I have been organizing games in the past and all those things led up to me trying.
Let's move this up a little bit so we end up with me talking. How are you doing, Doggy? I didn't ask that.
I have been organizing games in the past and all those things led up to me trying.
One thing that I try to do with my videos is I move my cuts up. Like it's like making brick wall. You don't put your cuts in the same way. Otherwise it will be like so clear. So the music is to keep the flow going, but that's like in the background. So you're unconsciously following on with the music. And then you have me talking, but I cut somewhere. But I don't want to make you hear the cut, so I have some ambience going around from we walking and talking in the field.
Games in the past and all those things led up to me trying to give the Airsofters a good time. And if I could do that at Berget and having fun while doing it, yeah, that was a perfect role for me. So that is why I thought company commander was going to be an interesting role for me, but I had no idea how it was going to be.
So Doggy, we're working on a video, like you saw it in the title, because usually I make my videos parts by parts, like Berget videos. But the thing, this year I was company commander, and because I was company commander, I wasn't part of most of the action. So because I wasn't part of the action, I have some footage, but I don't have in-game footage of what was going on. So I was like, maybe I'll have to switch up my whole video schedule for Berget. And instead of making a chronological video about Berget itself, why don't I speak about certain topics that, and then I put in video footage that I had from the game itself as B-roll footage. And the first topic I asked on my Facebook, I think it was, I asked people like, which video would you want to see first? Like, do you want to see the, there was a spy in the blue base and I know who it was? Do you want to see what I ate? And do you want to see me as a company commander talking about my experience? And most votes went for me as a company commander. So that's why I started making this video. So that's where we are right now. And because I'm doing a whole different way of making videos, it is so difficult for me. So now I'm streaming and people are giving me input about the stuff that I'm doing, which is super nice because it's all new for me. And I want to do something else. I don't want to follow everybody. I don't care if people don't like it. If some people like it and they think, oh, this is refreshing. This is something that I want to sit down in my couch and I want to play. I want to press play and I want to watch it. That's what I want. I don't want people watching this on the toilet. Well, they can if they want to, but this is not where it's made for.
So what it's like to be a company commander at Berget or well, any big
I'm
game.
actually liking.
It's not that much different.
Yeah, sorry for the people that have been here for a while and saw the first part so many times. So let's do it. Do we one more time? Just the beginning. Maybe just start here, because otherwise I saw that one too many times.
I used to play Airsoft and why I like to do the things that I do. And one of those things is I want to give the people a good time while they're on the game. And as a company commander, you need to take up that responsibility. I took that responsibility very highly and I wanted to give the people a good time. That was my responsibility. And I like doing that. I have been organizing games in the past and all those things led up to me trying to give the Airsofters a good time. And if I could do that at Berget and having fun while doing it, yeah, that was a perfect role for me. So that is why I thought company commander was going to be an interesting role for me, but I had no idea how it was going to be.
I made a typo.
And you're actually you're the middleman.
Good evening, APOC. How are you doing? Thank you for joining in. I will first fix the typo. What is company command? So as I said, now I'm switching to a whole different topic because I do like this part. Actually, the insert shots, do they really matter? Because I'm talking about a global ID. Like if I would be talking about a specific instance, then yes, we need that specific video. But if I'm talking about something generic, yeah, I don't think it matters. It's an interesting topic. If I go again, I would like to help with HQ work. Yes, that would be, and actually, I'm not joking. I'm not disrespecting or whatever. If you need help or HQ needs help on tips and tricks on how we do it on the red side, please contact me or us, because we like to share our IDs. We don't care if people know our secrets. And I don't know if I already showed you the Miro board, but the structure that we have, the amount of meetings that we had, and I'm also briefly talking about this here about the meetings. We have a good system and it works. And if we can make everybody have a good time on both sides by sharing our knowledge, yeah, why not do it? And this is a very long topic. What am I talking about? How did Berget go? Maybe we will take the long one first. That's a very long one. Because is there a second question in this, or is it just me rambling on?
And I take that very highly. I want to people to so how did it...
Music. So that music was good. So we try to keep in the same atmosphere. Do I still have piano music? Did I made a mistake again? Yeah, I just typed the titles. Thank you, Toothless. How did Berget go? And I don't know if I need to use like points, and I don't know if it just doesn't look good in the title, a point. But a question mark in a title, how did Berget go? It is a question, but do we need a question mark? It's like those little details I spend hours of thinking on. Will people understand? Is this question needed? For me, the questions are good to have like points in the video where people can skip to, because if they saw like this is in 18 minutes, so if they already saw 18 minutes actually, and they have to go somewhere else, they can be like, okay, I was at question how did Berget go, and they can like they're gonna be a mark thingy in the description where they can click on, and then they can continue the video. So that's why I want it in there. But does it need a question mark? Doesn't need a question mark? Those are grammatical stuff that I'm like, I don't need to follow protocol. Yeah, it's like Toothless, you're right. It can be a statement, but it can also be a question. But there are protocols for that, and I don't know those protocols. I just do what my gut say. And the problem is that my gut goes with the things that I saw on previous stuff. And the thing with this is I saw some interviews, but I never saw something like documentary Airsoft-wise interview, Airsoft-wise in this setting. The only one that we saw that was the Vice one, but I think it was a good one. There were some very good topics in it, but it was an American one, and it was a good one, but it was American. So let's listen to this. Music. I was talking about music. Yes, I was looking for one. I think that's too fast. Yes, too fast. Oh no. Hymn of the Mountain. That's the one we use. Alright. Didn't we already use that? Hymn of the Mountain? No, we didn't, but it sounds similar, so let's keep it in there. Static, you don't need to be here anymore. Hymn of the Mountain. It's not as... we don't need that. Clear as the other one. Let's just see how it goes. Can I change names of this? Can I name you? No. Okay, you need to do that, stupid. The free version. I use the DaVinci Free. For now, it has everything that I need. I don't actually know how much the Pro version costs. I think it was quite okay, actually. DaVinci Pro. I think it was like 300-400 euros or something. I went to full version. What's new? No, give me the full version. Come on. Studio. Is it studio version? Buy online now for 295 euros. The free version of DaVinci is packed with more features than most paid software applications. You can use, edit, and finish up to 60 frames in a resolution as high as Ultra HD. You get extensive color grading tools, blah, 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 color, blah, 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 blah. Once you've learned to use DaVinci Resolve and gain more experience, you can move up to DaVinci Resolve Studio with over 50 advanced features. Up to 120K. Wow, actually, I can put it here. Up to 32K resolution. Advanced noise. Yeah, there are a few things that are interesting, but I don't think I need most of it. Like, the only thing that might be a problem is the color grading, because I'm looking to buy that new camera. And that has 10-bit color thingies, and all new in that color thingy. And then the format is important to know which format that I can use. But I don't know if this is for like a year. I'm not gonna buy it. Don't worry. It might be that's the full version, and then you can keep it. I don't know. Romania. Awesome mountains in Romania. There we go. Also, don't forget to check out Airsoft World. I really have to make like an automated message. Airsoft world. There we go. Check it out. Make an account. Do interesting stuff. The next one is we're going to Croatia in the end of October. We're going to yeah, we're off topic right now anyway, so I have a little bit of time to go off topic. TAH Croatia, this one. We're gonna play on that. Yes. The field. So the field is whole this area. This whole area is playing field. Cold. Croatia is like it's 40 degrees there now. And it's not going to be cold at that time. So that's all playing field. A lot of pictures. Like small bushes, but very nice to walk through. All the buildings are accessible. Everything is playable. And this is the guns. 4 guns on the shoreline. There are tunnels. There's 3-kilometer tunnels underneath it. It's built in 1838, like you saw above the doorway. There is a wave breaker. That's a cannon. Okay. Everything is playing area. It's a whole island with the roads, military. They play airsoft on it. Yeah, it's just all this is play area. Then you have a tunnel system, which they mapped amazingly. That goes down to the 4 cannons that you saw in the wall. And it starts, this is a spiraling staircase down, but there is another entrance. So you can actually be here and then exiting somewhere else. But once you're in the tunnel system, you're in the tunnel system. It was operational, which is very interesting. Like, it's operational since 1797. And it was operational up to 2010 by the Croatian army. 2 million soldiers have been sworn in at this location. So they're gonna use Ars Alpha, which is amazing. You need to check it out if you don't know it. Factions, it's super simple. I love it. The map. This is the interactive map. This is for the safe zones where it's gonna play, where the water and the medical stuff is. The respawns are gonna be. And there is a camping site. This is a whole camping area, which is we're gonna put our tents in this area, and then we're just gonna walk up here, and then we're gonna join the game area. And this is like a real resort, but they had some very bad weather. Let me see if I can zoom in. And there are actually like houses that you can rent, but I think we're gonna be here with our tents, and then we're gonna be driving, or maybe here, I don't know yet. And then we're gonna drive. We're gonna walk here. The problem is that the organizer told me that there are 3 or 4 beach bars on the way up to the field. So he's afraid that he's gonna lose people when they are going to the field. So yeah, that's the playing area that we're gonna play on in October. And then we're also gonna play in France, and that's gonna be in Berget. So if you don't saw that site before, Airsoft United, everything that is on Airsoft United will be ported into Airsoft the World. Yes, some shameless plug locations. So then there's gonna be a massive database from fields all over the world, players all over the world, events all over the world. Berget. This is a fortress from the 1800s, also, with tunneling. With it is an amazing field. That's we're gonna go to that one in September. Yes. So yeah, some very nice stuff to look forward to. Am I still going on point? So I'm gonna listen to what I'm gonna do to, because there, we have a dog going crazy, so I need to give him some walkies.
So
So I'm gonna listen to the music to see if that isn't too much. Well, it's too loud anyway, so I think I'm gonna go to -30. Whoa, not 30, -30.
So how did it go on Berget? Well, I think it went well. I think most of the people had a good time. You will never be able to please everybody. But I think the things that we planned out for, they worked in the best way possible. And because we had planned for so many different things, a lot of things could go wrong before the whole structure crumbled down. And I think we were on our backup systems, but we could use that, we could do that because we had backup systems. One example is that we came on site, we noticed we didn't have any 4G connection at all. We planned to use it as an app to track our people, an app to communicate with each other, long range or text messaging app, and we had a backup. If that didn't work, we were going to use text messaging to each other, but even that.
Music is too much. I'm gonna put this one under, just to hear the difference.
Didn't really work. So what we did, we came on site, we checked it, we made a split decision. We said, okay, we scratched the whole 3 layers of communication that uses a phone. And that was one of the best decisions that we made, because
Oh, ow, 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 ow. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud. Ow, ow, ow. That was loud. Sorry about that.
an app to communicate with each other, long range or text messaging app, and we had a backup. If that didn't work, we were going to use text messaging to each other, but even that
I like this part
didn't
of the
really
music.
work. So what we did, we came on site,
then
we checked it, we made a split decision. We said, okay, we scratched the whole 3 layers of communication that uses a phone. And that was one of the best decisions that we made, because it didn't work and it was not going to work. And if we tried to use it, it was going to, yeah, the system was going to crumble down. So we just had 2 layers of communication left. That was radio and just sending runners and voice. And those 2 systems worked.
So I'm not convinced about the music yet, but I'm convinced that music is needed, but it needs to be like constant. That's where I am right now. Like the beginning, it's, you can see it on top, like the top frame here on the top left. You can see the histograms. Yeah, you can see the difference. This is all the same level. That one is going loud, not loud, silent, loud, silent. And that is something that I don't want. So I don't like you. So let's see if we can find Happy Farm Life. Nope. The thing is, I always lose where I find the music. Bookmark. About us. What the fuck? I don't need to know what Mozilla is. I need to know where my, not history, bookmarks. Search, manage bookmarks. No, no, yes, that's the one. It should be here somewhere. I save it. I save, what the hell? Where is it? God damn it. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Toothless. Serpent music download. No, I want their website. Listen to download serpent. No. They have a website. I want to support their own website. Second studio album, Berget music and record. No. Pitchfork, no. Oh, that's why. Serpent. Free. Copyright music. Serpent Sound Studios, that's the one. So if somebody is looking for good music, this is, you can use it. You just, using the soundtracks in your project, paste the following line in your description. That's it. You have a paid, and I'm actually thinking of contributing to them because I've been using a lot of their music and piano pieces. So then we just find the right piece. What? Thank you very much. You are now a member of my team. Jonathan, how are you? I heard that it was shit and how's the house? I heard you had a pool. It's not okay. It's gonna be okay. I wish I could do more from here, but I cannot suck your water out. That sounded so gross. Is the water going away now, or is it still high? Yeah, well, it is what it is, but still, man. Lisa said something about it, and well, I don't know, Toothless, if you saw the flood in Norway. That was like, I saw pictures. That's all I saw. And one of Jonathan's house is I think it was what Lisa said. It was like 2 meters high in the house itself. Not to get to grips with then. How it has gone down. So that, I think that is the height of the water. So it's going down. Because you can't do shit about water. It's like, you just feel so helpless. Such a force that you can't stop. Yeah, I'm not looking for sad music to talk about how shitty the water situation is. But I need some music to put over the videos. So yes, it is super sad music, and I still love you. But it's not the music I need. Yeah, the weather in Norway and in Sweden was shit. Yes, doggy, other doggy. It is super sad. Why aren't there no waveforms? I can't. There was a lot of Secret Garden in the booth. That was in the booth. So the thing that was on the normal level, right? If there's something I can help you with, let me know. Okay? It's just a cliche, but yeah. If you think there is something that I can help you with from here, just let me know. If you need something, it just sucks. I hope I never have to go through that. It's all, yeah. Oh, damn. is like just ruined completely. A Blue Ranger dropped his PTV into the river, submerged about 1 meter plus. We had to clear it out with. Well, it was a PTV, so it was probably not working anyway. No, but it's funny that you need HPA tanks to clear the air, to clear out the water from the PDW. Father just told me that we won the 2 rounds against Power Rangers. Oh, Power Rangers, nice. We would win the youth class. One pen Ailson's and right now he said it is sad. And right when he said it, this. Oh, for fuck's sake. You had a lot of stuff, man. The good thing is that the car wasn't in that location, that it was stored in Sweden, so that one is still okay. I know it's like a small thing, but it was not affected by it. I hope, because it was bad in Sweden too. And the thing with insurance is it's already difficult to explain what everything is worth if they cover it, and probably will be, well, in Belgium it will be like that. It's like storm damage. I fucking hate it. Just keep the same sound. Sorry. I'll download that. I don't need drums. I just need... Yeah. You might get your money, but it's gonna take that much time to get everything, because so many people got affected by it. Oh, fuck. If it's one person that is affected by it, it's probably okay. But now they're gonna try to scrape off as much as possible from everybody, because that's gonna cost them a lot of money. Too fast. No bagpipes. Nope. I don't need drums. I really like that song. And Jonathan, man, I really hope it gets sorted out. Yeah, it just sucks. It's gonna take that much time to get everything fixed. And as soon as the water goes down, you can start, if it's completely gone, then you can start fixing shit. But it's in the walls, and it's gonna be in the walls for years, and you will not be able to paint the walls again because the water is going to be in the walls. So you need to ventilate it, and winter is coming, so it needs to be sunny. You need to like air out a whole building if the water is in the walls, and it's going to be in the walls. So if there is insulation on your walls, that's going to be wet. That's going to suck because you can't get it out because it's all wet and shit. Yeah, we can only hope that it doesn't happen. But if it happens, I'm in the attic, so a lot of my stuff is here, but we have a lot of stuff downstairs too. Come on, click it. make it. I'll start tomorrow with the assurance, and it'll know if it's going to be demolished or not. Me of building or rob me of building. But I think they're gonna demolish my house. Yeah. Fuck. Is it? Well, you don't have to go into too much details. We'll have a talk about it, like private, without everybody else here. Yeah. It sucks if it's people that you don't know. It still sucks. But now, if it happens to people that you know, I was like, I have no idea how to talk with him. Like, I don't know. Like, the only thing you can say is like, hey, it sucks. You lost a lot of stuff, and you are a positive guy, and we had a good bargain. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You have to keep moving forward anyway, and you probably have been sucky enough and sad, angry, all the feelings. So let me show you what I already have. I don't know how long you've been here, for a while now. So what's your opinion about the new Berget video? Do you like the idea that I'm doing it like this? Or do you give me your opinion about something else than your house being flooded? Yes, what? There is a delay on my chat. I don't know what you said yes about. I just need to find fucking piano music. Emotional piano. You love it. Awesome. Good. We have this going. So I don't know when the video will be ready. I hope it will be 2 weeks or something. If I'm on my own, I can. Now I have a schedule that I can, like, I have an idea on how I want it to be. And it's funny, at the end, I actually go into YouTube mode because so that was my phone where all my notes were on.
So yeah, that was my story as a company commander at Berget, and now I can talk directly into the camera because this is a whole new system
and that's how different it is. Like, I'm just switching my head from in the lens to next to the lens, and now it feels like YouTube video, but
we didn't have a lot of shade, but people came together
now it's like
as a group, and they
I'm the
worked
subject
together as a company, and that was amazing.
It just felt so differently. Music will be difficult to find. I think I will have to go through a lot of them, and because usually the songs are 3 minutes long. It's 33 minutes long. So I need 10 songs, and I can't find the second one. Or maybe I just have to go to ambient, where there are the long ones. No, that's all horror. No, we don't want that. Acoustic, no, we don't want that. Electro beats, no, we don't want that. Medieval, no. Cinematic, classical, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna watch some documentaries. Just like listen to what they use in music. Maybe I have to. Can I look it up? Hey, stop licking your dick. Yes, you. Ah, shit, he's gonna lick my face now. No, you just licked your dick. No. No, you're super cute, but no. 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 Music for interview background. Oh, for fuck's sake. How can this be for... Hold on. So they say interview background music. Fuck's sake. Let's talk about it.
The final question. Will I do it again? Yes. I had so much fun. I will change stuff up, but yes. If HQ wants me back, I will do it again. I think I felt that this is my spot in a Berget game.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
something that I like to do. It's
Nope. No, you don't, Jonathan. No, you don't. You just love that it's me that you see, but the music is shit. And I'm gonna be demonetized because I showed somebody else's music in the video. YouTube. Free background music. How can... What?
bringing all my experience of...
What are you people listening to? That is shit. I sent you a link on Discord for piano music. Yeah, the thing is, royalty free isn't always royalty free. So let me check. Find the music you need, easy to navigate. Sheet music, a license of use. Okay, let's open it up. Can I use my music for my monetized YouTube videos? Yes, as long as I'm credited, you can use it for free. See below how to credit me. The thing is, I don't trust people like that. Because yes, he can be, but then suddenly he's part of a label. Enjoy the game, Jonathan. Thank you for jumping in. If he's coming be a part of a label, then suddenly music is monetized. But it is... Let's subscribe to it because he says it's not. Making mouse free, noise free. I think since I hope this year is filled with blah blah blah. Great relaxing peace. Just to me, but he does have a website. I'll store it. Or crystal strings, sad piano. Okay, it's just okay. Good. Let me see. It's a bit too much. Good find. Good find.
Being an Airsoft player for 16 years now, 16 years, something like that. Organizing games, doing all the stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes for Airsoft, all the structuring about stuff that I do, it brings it all together in being a company commander at Berget. And yeah, I had an amazing time. It was one of my best Bergets because of the structure.
I like it.
Because everything worked. Well, I say everything worked. We were on our backup plans, but it still worked because we planned for it.
Now it's a little bit loud.
It felt so good to see all the smiling faces in the company. People had a good time. People enjoyed themselves. Even though we were in the middle of the map, we were sandwiched all the time.
I like
it. People coming from both sides all the time. We had not the best road network. We only had one car. It was hot as hell. We didn't have a lot of shade, but people came together as a group and they worked together as a company. And that was amazing to see. And that's something that I want to go back to next year. and improve it even more. So yeah, will I be company commander again at Berget? Probably yes.
And that's where I want to end the video. So that's gonna be the... I don't know if you're talking about me or about the game itself, but last year was even worse. And now we were prepared for it. We had shade, we had like camo netting everywhere. Last year we were not prepared. This year we were prepared, but I'm gonna save that because that is good music. I'm starting to like this video actually. I was never sure about how the video was going to turn out. But now I think it might be a very interesting video. Yeah. I'm gonna tweak a bit on the... I'm gonna make it a little bit sharper in post. I'm not gonna change on the colors. I might switch cameras a few times like I did in this part. Like I'm gonna switch to the different camera angle just to keep it a little bit interactive so people can still have something to see. And then it's all the stupid decisions to make. Like, do I fade into B-roll, or just do I cut to a B-roll? Do I leave the sound in it or music? Yeah. A lot of questions need to be answered. But I do like the music that you sent. Just want to keep that. All right, I saved that. That's awesome. Where is all my... It's a new concept for you, but I think it will pan out very good. Yeah, thank you very much. I hope it does. Because other videos are... It's not that I'm looking for a viral video or something, and I never do that. It is fun that people like my videos, and it's the Lisa video about the trip to Austria. The way the people that they talk about that video, that is, it sucks that it's not on my channel, but it's on Lisa's channel. And for the people that don't know that video, because Doggy, you might not know it, I'm gonna link it. Skinny bitch, skinny biatch, skinny bitch. If you already saw the video, yeah, I know, Toothless, I know, but I'm still gonna try. And I still think I can do better because I made mistakes. Well, it already has 12,000 views. I do like the beginning of this video. I'm just gonna link it here for the people watching. The beginning of the video, I spent so much time on to get it right. Every little detail I spent so much time on. Like, what shot do you use to open a video like this? It's sad, it's funny, it's laughter, crying. And then you can hear her intro in the background, but there is still the silence. And
Verage organized a launch party for their new primary pistol, the SSB5. This, together with their 5-year anniversary, and Lisa was invited. A weekend packed with activities, airsoft, meetings, and more airsoft. 3-day trip to Austria, a trip to Czech Republic,
what
and a
music
trip
that I
to
had to
Slovakia.
use.
The perfect weekend
the
for any
choices.
airsofter, and an amazing
Which
opportunity
text that I wanted
to meet new people.
To say here.
Well, that was the idea. Lisa, dealing with Asperger's syndrome, anxiety disorder, and panic attacks,
It
made
bothers
this
me
trip
that there is no comma,
a bit
a
different.
space behind the minus
In this
and the
video, we follow Lisa dealing what was thrown at her. An ugly truth behind her mask, smile, and happiness.
And then the happy music starts.
Our trip could finally begin. I parked the car at...
And there are so many details in this, like the station skinny, and in the whole video there are like Easter eggs, small things that probably nobody will notice, but I know it's in there. So yeah, awesome video. News first. Who have nothing with Airsoft, but we're still very impressed by the video. Yeah, and it's basically because of that it was like, I need to make it broader. I don't know if that's the correct word. I need to expand Airsoft. Even my family saw the video and they were like, whoa, this is... Now I understand what Airsoft is, or what it can be. Because you take a topic that it's like a broad topic. Otherwise it's just Airsoft. But you take a broader topic and you weave it into our Airsoft life. And I want to do that. I want to bring it to the greater audience, but the right way, not by showing headshots and drama. I want to show the community. I want to show how it is, and yeah. And this is with a GoPro film. This is filmed with a GoPro. If I had my better camera or a new camera, this would have been a little bit better. So yeah, awesome video, and it's gonna be my pick for the... What's it called? The Popular Player Choice Awards. I'm gonna send it that video. There we go. And with this nice ending, I'm gonna shut this down. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep talking anyway, and I need to get Delta outside a bit. And thank you very much, Toothless, for the music. I'm gonna use that. And probably... Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. I lost my page. Where's my page? Where's my page? I have so many page opens. There it is. Probably I will be doing some editing on the video this week. Well, maybe not that much, because I have a event upcoming next weekend, and the week after we go to National Airsoft Festival in the UK. So I try to work on it and just keep editing videos and do it step by step without pressure. That's how I like it now. But thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for being here. I hope you had an amazing time, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good evening. Bye, guys. And girls. Whatever that's still here. Ending.